Hey guys, this is how to make a duct tape wallet part 2, and please watch part 1 if you have not already. And so, just in case you haven't watched part 1, what I did was I made a duct tape fabric and I put it into one little thing that could hold pencils. It could be a purse, it could be a wallet, it could be anything you want it to be. Just be creative, guys. That's all. That's like a huge tip for me. Like that's all that comes out for me. Be creative. Okay, so I'm making mine into a trifold, but it is optional for a trifold or bifold. And I usually make bifold wallets, but I only have one other trifold, which I will show you. But here is my little thingy that I just made. It's pink zebra. And then what I did was I took a Ziploc bag, and you can use like very durable plastic, but I don't know where to get that stuff, so I'm just going to use this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it where the card slides in from the top. So I'm going to take a piece of tape that is as long as my little strip of Ziploc, and I'm going to tear that into 3, and I repeat tear because if you cut it, it's not going to be as like straight, and it sounds weird unless you cut it with an X-Acto knife, but it sounds weird, but you just, okay, so I'm going to lay my thingy onto the wallet, and you can see it, and then I'm going to take one piece and put it on the side of the wall, or of the plastic. Okay, so there we got one on this side. Now I'm going to take another one, and I always like saving the thinnest piece for last on the bottom, just because it makes it, the bottom needs to be a little bit thinner. So I'm just going to lay this down on the side of the pocket. And if you realize you're making your pocket smaller than it was and you can barely see it anymore, but if you're making it smaller than it was, that's fine. I'll show you a little trick. So then I'm going to just take the bottom piece and then just lay it nicely and neatly down on the bottom. So now what I did, I kind of made it smaller because of my tape. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the side piece of tape and I'm just going to slip my scissors in there and cut it until the plastic ends. Because if you cut it to where the plastic is not there, then either your card pocket will be smaller or your card will be in sticky tape and you won't be able to get it out. Okay, so there's one side. I'm going to get the other. Okay, so now my wallet my card pocket is usable, and I can make other card pockets, but I'm not going to for this tutorial, but I am going to do something else. For trifolds, I always like making little latches, and a little latch, like example thingy of how to make it, is take a piece of duct tape that is either 1/2 inch or 1 inch, mine's about 1 inch. And I'm going to take my piece of tape, take one side of it and fold it over slightly. Now I am going to fold my wallet, put the piece of tape that it's folded over there, and then put that like on the, put a little bit of sticky side on there, then fold that piece over. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to make a change purse. Actually, I'll make a secret pocket. It's a little bit more interesting. And I'm just cutting pieces that are about 4 inches, slightly less. And I cut 4 of those. So now I'm going to take one piece of tape, actually 2 pieces of tape, and I'm going to lay them on top of each other. And to do this, you need to pull on one piece of tape and then lay it down onto your other piece. Alright, so now I'm going to cut off the excess tape that is not going to be used. And this secret pocket is not that big. So I'd probably fit cards in there. Okay, so now I'm going to take a piece of tape that's roughly 4 inches. I'm going to cut that, or actually tear it into 3, like I did with the ID holder. And I'm going to connect those 2 pieces to my liking of size. Now I'm just gonna lay it on there and take the 2 pieces of tape I used earlier, or that I tore earlier, and I'm going to lay those on there so that they are secure with the pocket. And now you're going to need one more little piece of tape. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing that I did. So the sides. Alright, so now I have my secret pocket on there, and you can barely see it. Now I'm going to go get my other trifold wallet and a card so I can demonstrate they fit.
Hey, Sandra.
Alright, so I got a yogurt lane card, and I'm going to just slide it right in. Oh, whoops, didn't do both sides on the ID.